Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online Gold Road. Let's head off to... I can't even remember how they said it. Neriostare? Something like that? It was so many syllables that do a lot of lifting.
Did you hear? The king of
Yeah, the King of Vashbar, leader of the recollection, blah blah blah. Okay, which one is Neriostare? Oh right, it was circled on the map. Oh, wouldn't you know there's a Mirror mosaic right nearby. Is the sky all cracked, or did it just end? No, it's still going.
Hello, friend. It looks like the recollection is camped right on top of Neriostare. We need
Neriostare. Boah.
That's Neriostare over there, surrounded by a recollection stockade. I guess it's nice to know I correctly interpreted the map we found in Hope Route. But it does pose a problem.
What's that?
Assaulting a recollection camp isn't our objective. Laramil says we need to find the Skein of Secrets. That's likely somewhere in the vaults of Neriostare. I recall a set of stairs leading down in the middle of the ruins. We should start there.
Oh, any sign of King Nantharian?
I've seen a few recollection scouts come and go while I've been watching, but I haven't seen any of their leaders. Of course, I have no idea what's waiting for us in the underground portions of the ruins.
How do we get to the defenses?
If you want to hit them head on, I'll follow your lead and help as I can. But there might be an easier way to get where we need to go. Before we commit to an attack, why don't we scout the perimeter and see what other options present themselves?
Okay.
Let's look around and try to keep out of sight until we're ready to make a move. That's the main gate. Lots of recollection there. No way we're getting through them without a fight.
Okay, and what do we have over here? Something conveniently less guarded? Talk to Baragon. I can't.
I think we've seen
Oh,
enough.
okay.
Let's compare notes.
Okay, but we'll do it while we're crouched.
Looks like we've got multiple options for getting inside. From what I recall, we'll find the stairs to the buried halls in the middle of the stockade. Assuming the recollection hasn't blocked them up, that is.
What do you make of our choices?
It depends if we want to announce our arrival or stay hidden. The gate to the east is heavily defended, but there are fewer sentries at the west entrance. I think we could slip by them. Or we could try the path to the north.
Where does the north path lead?
That's a good question. Sometimes natural fissures or caves provide hidden entrances to buried ruins. I saw no recollection forces in that direction, so it might be worth investigating. Your call, friend. I'll follow your lead.
Okay. Whoa. Holy trees, Batman. He said a cave to, or fissure to the north? Although I know this is where one of the treasure map spots is. That's Varen's watch, so that's not what we need.
The Aliens made a habit of...
Okay. I'm just trying to see maybe he had any more insight. Ooh, I bet I can... Well, now I can't. The Baragon's here, but... Oh, come on. I bet I can cheese this. Or get really stuck. Oh, I got myself really stuck. Uh-oh. And I can't leave because of Baragon. Okay. So if I go up this... No, okay. Did they just forget to put this in the quest? Like, hey, there's a secret path you can take. But we forgot to implement it. I mean, we're just, yeah, fighting our way through. This isn't... But they didn't even highlight any... Unless they're talking about further inside.
There, friend. Those are the stairs we're looking for.
Okay. Oh, another one. That's cool that they're kind of showing, like... This is an instance place. And it also kind of warns you that you won't be able to come back in.
Be careful. I remember encountering some deadly traps. And it looks like the Recollection's been busy down here too. The Great Hall of Neriostare. This is as far as I got on my previous visit. The door to the south leads to Neriostare's vault, but it's sealed by this Welkin stone. The Recollection's working on the puzzle. Let's look at their notes.
Infuriating. My divinations clearly indicate the lesser Welkins for these sockets are nearby, but I've combed every spot of this ruin and I can reach no avail. First in the northern gallery. Halls high above the eastern gallery. Passage to the west. North passage to the west. Wait. The gate of the north passage to the west. Okay. Made more clever than I can curse stones. After Hope Root, it is clear we face tenacious foes. From Ismore's minions fight against their own freedom. We must protect our princess nonetheless. To this end, you must ensure that Skein of Secrets cannot be used against us. Torvasard believes it was sealed away in the vaults of this place long ago. Find a way to retrieve the Skein and destroy it. I must take a different path. The power slumbering in the darkened home can restore our prince. I'm sure of it. All I need is to plant enough seeds and use the staff to awaken it.
Interesting. Let's talk about how to proceed, friend. I've got no talent for spells, but I picked up a bit of arcane lore in my time. The ancient aliens were fascinated with light. They devised ways to harness its magicka, or draw it from ethereal crystals, like this burnt-out stone.
What's the stone do?
Great Welkin stones like this one powered mighty enchantments. They could make buildings float in mid-air, maintain networks of magical portals, or seal impassable gates. I think this is exactly what we're looking for.
You think the Skein of Secrets is beyond those doors?
Someone in the Recollection thinks so. Besides, you don't build a door like that, or a lock with a Welkin stone without a reason. Explorers have visited Neriostare many times over the years, but no one's ever gotten past the dead crystal.
Then how do we restore it?
Do you see the empty sockets? The mage I came here with years ago thought we needed lesser Welkins to restore the Great Welkin Stone, but we couldn't find any. Judging from these notes, the Recollection's experiencing the same problem.
Could the relics help? One reveals things and the other opens portals.
Good idea, friend. The lamp and abolisher give us an advantage previous explorers didn't have. I suggest we start with the East Passage and look for a way up to the north. The Recollection Mage's notes suggest we might find something there.
How did you learn about alien puzzles?
I'm sorry to say that one of my principal talents as an adventurer was getting into places I wasn't supposed to be. I generally served as the trap expert and lockpicker of the party. Guess I've always been interested in puzzles.
What can you tell me about the last time you were here?
I came here as part of a small adventuring company. Brave companions and good friends. Anyway, We found the stairs in the ruins and fought our way past a small horde of skeletons to reach this spot.
What brought you here?
We hoped to find some treasure overlooked by other explorers. The vault door certainly seemed promising, but the Welkind apparatus stopped us here. Neriostore's undead forced us to retreat before we could figure out how to get past it.
What became of your company?
We parted ways long ago. I had one close call too many in ruins like these, so I decided to retire and take up a safer vocation. We said our farewells in Skingrad. It's ironic. I'm falling into dangerous habits again.
What do you make of King Nantharian's plans?
It looks like Nantharian intends to plant more wildburn seeds. I thought we were finished with all that at Hoperoot. What really worries me is the suggestion that the wildburn ritual has another purpose.
Another purpose?
Planting seeds to wake the power that sleeps in the darkened home. I thought Nantharian wanted to cover Westweald in a great forest. But maybe the wildburn is just the collateral damage of his real purpose.
What's the darkened home?
I have no idea. I dimly recall seeing that turn of phrase somewhere before. A translation of an old Ayleid name, maybe? But where the darkened home is and what's there, I couldn't say.
That's scary. Is this quest number... Oh, this is only the third quest. Wow. Okay. Man, I'm happy I cut the episode last time. This looks like it's going to be a chunky one. This quest is really long. Wait, how the hell do I... Ah. Wait. No, that's how he came in. This way? No. Huh? How do I get over there? No, because that leads straight up too. Do I go this way? Stop. I'm not trying to talk to him. I'm trying to just jump. Why are you ripping up books? This must be the right way. Did I pass by? Oh, I passed by a crystal jack. I heard a vague hissing noise. Okay, this must be the right way. So I wonder, are the Therikers, assuming my whole idea with the...
That strange glow. Is the lamp doing that?
The wild burn stuff.
Amazing. That stone
The Dawnwood.
wasn't there until the light of the lamp revealed it.
If the...
Great.
Oh.
Let's go back to the Great Welkin stone and try it in one of the sockets.
Yeah, if the Dawnwood... Wait, now I want to see how this loops back. If the Dawnwood is from another reality, did the Therikers come with it? And they're not native to our world? Or... I mean, I'm sure there's a lore book somewhere in the world that you can read and, like, explains... No, Therikers were always here. Just somehow we've just never seen them until now. So how does this... Oh, it just drops down. I see. Ah. A little inconvenient for traversing. So it's supposed to be 4 stones.
Look, the stone
These are
you
nice
placed
urns.
is feeding the greater Welkind. Let's find the rest of the lesser stones.
Okay. Easier said than done. So it looks like the same path. Wow, this place would probably be great if you, Oh, but if it's an instance, And you gotta do a lot of story to get here. but urns are always a good place to get plans. Oh, this looks like a job for Abolisher.
The gate's blocked by rubble. I think Abolisher might help us here.
That's a cool portal. They keep adding new portal types to the game. Oh. Oh, ancient aliens. I mean, I guess it makes sense. How would it has to be aliens over here? How would the whole problem is the recollection can't get in here. Where is it? Oh, this way.
Look, I think that's another hidden Welkin stone. Use the lamp. There it is. Another Welkin stone. Go ahead. Take it.
They're sky no, they're not sky shards. They're like big generic key crystal.
Stone. 2 more and we'll see what the great Welkin stone is protecting.
What if it isn't the Skein? What if it's something else? Like totally unrelated. That would be kind of a cool twist. So we have to get in there somehow. Oh, was the Crystal Jack sleeping on the ground? That's weird. So, I guess just go up. So...
That's the balcony beyond the gate mentioned in the recollection notes. Try Abolisher here.
Man, it's a handy
There's another
sword.
stone nearby. Try the lamp here. Look at that! Another stone! Take it, friend.
Where's the last one?
That's 3 lesser stones. There should be 1 more to find.
So, again to my right. Over here. And I need to go south somehow? Oh, it's a different path altogether. I see. They overlap, but they're not connected. So I need to go this way and then this way. A Root Strider. That's a interesting name.
This must be the pit mentioned in the recollection note.
That sure is a
Can
pit.
we use Abolisher here?
I don't know why Torvasard gave up this sword. He should have been holding on to it this whole
I
time.
think the lamp's found another stone. Give it a try. Amazing. The lamp pulled the stone into our reality somehow. How does this work? That's the last of them. Let's return to the Great Welkin Stone and see if we can open the vault.
I'm just curious to see what this path is for. Because it's like, couldn't they have just come this way? Yeah, because it just goes... Oh, it's a dead end, but I can climb from... Ah! They could have made a little pile to get over that. What does this do? Huh. Okay. Well, these are the lens things you can get as an antiquity. I know because I got one.
That did it! The vault is unlocked. We better go in before the recollection notices.
It's too bad there's smoke gas traps everywhere for some reason.
Just think. No one set foot in here in ages. Except for any alien undead that might be around.
Man, the aliens really had the
There's
whole
to the west.
undead thing
They
down,
must
didn't
lead
they?
to an
Between the
inner
ghosts and
chamber.
skeletons.
Collapsed stairs? The aliens left us one last obstacle. But I think there's another chamber above. Try Abolisher again?
Let's see where it takes us. I guess it's really I'm picking the portals, and they have to be there
to the
for a
south.
specific
I think I see something.
programming reason. But I think in canon or in the lore, in universe, I'm picking where they
So
go.
That's the Skein of Secrets? I wonder what it does.
Boy, it sure looks like an
Go
Elder
ahead and take
Scroll.
it. We shouldn't linger here.
I mean, that really looks like an Elder Scroll.
Over there, friend. Isn't that an Echoneer manifestation? We should see what it reveals.
Why do you trouble my prince, Daedra?
Oh,
The many paths splinter. You manipulate fate in ways that were not meant to be.
What I do for the good of all. Why can you not see that, Mora?
I am not alone in my concerns, Ethelia. Constrain yourself, or we will constrain you.
And you will fail. Now be gone.
A memory of Ethelia arguing with Hermaeus Mora. Have you ever seen such a thing? Friend, we should talk.
I mean, I've seen things like it, but not that specific
An
thing.
ancient quarrel between Daedric princes is beyond me, friend. But it's clear Mora attempted to reason with Ethelia. She willfully ignored his warning, and was too strong for him to overpower without help.
Hermaeus Mora had allies, Azura, Boethia, and Mephala. Together they defeated Athelia.
A good point. And now we have the 3 relics they used to defeat the Prince of Paths. The question is, where and how to use them? We know what Abolisher and the Lamp of Clarity do, but we have no idea how to use the Skein.
What do you suggest?
I'll take the Skein of Secrets home and study it. Laramil thinks it's important, and King Nantharion didn't want us to get it. Whatever he's planning, I bet the Skein can help us stop him. I'll meet you back in Skingrad, friend.
Okay. Oh, I'm not... I hate when the map does that. It's like... Yeah, I imagine it's just gonna make me take the, like, long way back, so... Better idea. I just hope there's no weird scripted sequences. Because that feels... This game can be a little easy to break if you're not careful. I swear, these two have the same...
Did you hear? The King of Vashabar.
Yeah, the King of Vashabar. Yeah, blah, 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 blah.
I know those Vashabar.
Okay, get that subtitle off my screen, please. How come this is... I don't think this is one of the paintings you can get. There's a couple paintings... Well, there's a lot of paintings in this DLC, but not all of them are ones you can find. Oh, we haven't actually been in the rest of his...
Over
God, his
here,
house is
friend.
big.
We should talk.
What you got? That thing is huge.
It's strange. When I first retreated from Neriostare, I wondered for years what was hidden in that vault. Never guessed it was the relic of a Daedric prince. Now that you're here, let's take stock of our recent discoveries.
Alright, what do we got?
The two of us recovered the Skein of Secrets. You and Tribune Alea saved Feldegard Keep and found Abolisher, and you discovered the Lamp of Clarity at the Outcast Inn. You learned something about Athelia too. We finally have an advantage.
Ew.
Laramil believes these relics are the key to defeating Athelia and her Recollection and Daedric allies. We still need to figure out when and how to use them, but thanks to you, we have what we need to save Westweald. Take this, friend. After my initial examination of the Skein of Secrets, I still don't know what to make of it. It's a map, but the image is constantly changing. I think it reacts to whatever the viewer is looking for. I wasn't having much luck. Then I had an idea.
Oh.
I thought about finding Nantharian, but nothing happened. Then I remembered that these relics were made to find and defeat Athelia. So I thought about her, and these Daedric runes appeared. I think they translate as the Staff of Many Paths.
The Staff of Many Paths? Didn't Shard Marshal Vargas give it to Nantharian at Hope Root?
Precisely. Nantharian used the staff to prepare the Wildburn Seed ritual before you stopped it. I think the skein is showing me places where Nantharian is using the staff to plant more seeds. A lot more. So, friend, want to help me stop Nantharian?
Yeah.
If
I guess
I'm
he's
right,
the villain.
Nantharian is planning to set off a massive wild burn, enough to destroy Skingrad and cover the entire Weald in forest. Take a look at the skein, and you'll see the sites I'm referring to. I think they can lead us to Nantharian.
Yeah, Nantharian is kind of the antagonist of this chapter, and then Athelia, I guess, or Torvasard will be like the epilogue, if they still do that. Shouldn't the Skein of Secrets show us where Athelia is?
I'm not sure. If I understand the story of the relics, they were made to counter Athelia, and she has the power to avoid detection, hence the unseen. My guess is the skein can't spot her directly, but instead looks for places she exerts her power.
But you said the skein is showing you places where the Staff of Many Paths is being used.
From what we can tell, the staff is Athelia's relic, filled with her power. Right now, since Athelia doesn't seem to be exerting any power of her own, the skein has focused on the staff. Lucky for us, Nantharian has that, and we need to find him.
Can the other relics help with this?
The lamp only revealed hidden objects close by, and I think you need a clear idea of where you want to go to open a portal with Abolisher. Don't worry, friend. I suspect we'll need all 3 relics before we're done with this business.
Any word from Laramil?
Not since we left for Neriostare. Laramil said that while we looked for the skein, she'd continue her search for Torvasard. She expected that might take her far beyond Westweald. I wish she were back. She understands all this better than I do.
What you mean?
Daedric relics are her specialty, not mine. Laramil could have figured out how to use the Skein of Secrets with a single glance. Well, since we don't know when to expect her, we'll just have to do the best we can on our own.
Tell me more about what you think King Nantharian is up to.
I admit that all I have is speculation and logical deduction. Nantharian, as the secret leader of the Recollection, used a corrupted seed, called a Wildburn Seed, to transform a portion of Westweald into Dawnwood. I think he's planting more seeds.
But not all the Wood Elves are part of the Recollection.
No. Most of them thought they were following a benign leader. They'd be horrified to know that the devastation of the Wildburn is the reason Vashabar exists. After what we learned at Hoperoot, Vashabar now sees Nantharian for the villain he is.
And why is he doing this?
The Recollection's a revived Ayleid cult dedicated to Ethelia. Nantharian's trying to restore her power and receive her blessing. From the number of locations the Skein shows where the staff was used, he's about to unleash more Wildburn. A lot more.
Okay. Oh. Ooh.
See what I mean? I think King Nantharian could be at one of those marked locations.
But what are they?
See how the map shifted and those marks appeared? I'm pretty sure they indicate places where the Staff of Many Paths has been used recently. A lingering aura of sorts, maybe. I think we need to investigate these sites.
Okay, if you use them at these locations, there's no guarantee he's still there.
You're not wrong, but what in life is ever guaranteed? No matter. We need to find out exactly what Nantharian did at these locations, and something there might point us to where he's going next.
And what are the locations?
The one to the north might be Turthill Farm. It's a remote homestead. The other one looks like Hastrel Hollow. There's a ruined tower nearby. You should travel to each one and investigate. If you find any Wildburn seeds, destroy them.
What are you going to do?
While you search the sites, I'll see what else I can get the Skein to reveal to me. And I'll try to make more sense of the other relics. Come back when you're done investigating the sites. Between the two of us, we're bound to find something.
Okay. The one up north...
When we find Nantharian, we better be ready for a fight. I'll muster the Legion, and warn Vashabar too.
Oh.
We might be able to avoid a pitched battle if we find a clever way to sabotage his plans.
I doubt it will be that easy, and I intend to make sure Nantharian doesn't escape again.
Okay. I'm gonna go here. It's not exactly the closest, but... Oh, that grate on the fireplace is cool. I don't think they've ever released that. They've released fireplaces and fireplace tools. But not the grate. Ooh, I should check. I know there's 2 spots just from doing it in the quest that there's 2 chests that can appear here. Not here. Or 1 here, but it's not here currently. And I think that can be one in this gazebo. Or this gazebo. Or this gazebo. There it is. There it is. Can I get another painting? No, I can get some gloves. Oh, wait. I just got gloves. Oh, cool. It was the last thing I needed. Right? Let me see. Gold Road. Yep, it's done. I needed... Wow. Lucky. I don't know why those gloves hadn't dropped for me yet. What? Actually, what does drop? World bosses don't. Delve bosses don't. Or is it public dungeon bosses? Because world bosses drop weapons. I think. Oh, another chest. Mostly weapons. World events drop jewelry. Man, so there really was nothing to do at all. Oh, this might actually not be an easy way to get to this location. So there was nothing at all in this DLC with Sanguine? That's disappointing. They even have a cool statue to him. Like, they took the effort to design him and... Maybe they'll do something with him in the Quarter 4 content, whatever it's going to be, but that's... No, because that's PvP and companions. Why do they not want to include Sanguine? Are they safe? Is he going to be the villain for Elder Scrolls 6 or something? It's a little weird. Like, every other prince has appeared in some... We've heard them. Sanguine we haven't. I don't think we have. Well, we've seen him disguised, I guess. But that's not the same thing. He shows up in the Jester's Festival. To a little company, occupy Westfield. Long ago, your ancestors stole these lands from the Celiac, the people you refer to as aliens or Heartland Elves. You squat amid the ruins of our cities. You decorate your palaces with our lost treasures. You cut and plow fields that were once lush forests. We are now taking it all back. Gather your things and leave while you can. We do not blame you for the actions of your ancestors, and we wish you no harm. But if you defy us, if you try to keep us from what your forebears stole, you perpetuate their ancient crimes. In that case, our justice will be swift and merciless. Oh. You guys just killing cows? That's weird. Well, that's what you're doing now? You're killing livestock? Okay, good fight. If I'm dead, then it was those bloodthirsty wood elves and their Daedra friends who murdered me. You know them when you see them. An unfriendly group dressed in strange armor. They're spying out the land, watching us. I even saw some climbing down into the old well last night. Up to no good, I know it. Yesterday I found a note on the door telling us to get out. No one runs Milvia Turthel off her own land. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared. Down the old well, you say? That sure looks boarded up. It's impressive if I'm... Alright. I squeezed through. Oh. An echo?
This place should serve. Tell Nantharian to bring a seed here. And suggest he guard this seed better than the last few.
Do I really need to see an echo of that? Didn't do very good guarding. Astral Hollow. Is that where the deserter side quest was? Or is that a different place? First I gotta get to a way shrine. Huh. Careful. There's another place with a treasure map. It's like right up on that hill. Wait, you know I never actually double checked, but how do I look at it? DLC. I did get them all, right? Yeah, okay, they're all done. Well, not all done. I didn't get every single codex entry, but that's a fool's errand. It's a waste of time, money. My time's worth more than that. I'm not going to even display that many of the furnishings to begin with. Although I wouldn't mind having more of those sanguine potteries. Those are nice. I was going to say maybe... Oh, it's not where I thought. I know that the Infinite Archive sometimes has leads, but I think they're only fragments. They never do, like, individual... That's a shame. That would be nice if they did treasure map stuff.
Careful,
What the hell
stranger.
happened here?
The ones who murdered my friends are close. They may return at any moment.
Angalor?
This camp is lost and my companions are dead. Wildburn will cover any trace of their existence and the evidence of the Recollection's crimes.
What happened?
The Recollection happened. I was out scouting when they attacked our camp. Most of them were gone by the time I returned, which is the only reason I didn't die with my companions. We came here to hunt our enemies, but we became the hunted instead.
Why were you hunting the Recollection?
Green Speaker Darolith told everyone in Vashabar about the false king and his Wildburn seeds. She said we needed to find the Recollection and stop them from planting more seeds. We were but one group sent out, but the Recollection found us first.
You said they were close? Where?
A number of them went into the ruin to the east. I think they're still inside. I
Nyeh.
would go in after them, but there are too many for me, and my heart is heavy with grief over the loss of my companions.
Is King Nantharian here?
Nantharian is no king of mine. Not anymore. Using corrupted magic like the Wildburn. It's a betrayal of the Green. My companions felt that way too. I didn't see him here, stranger, but he could be inside the ruins.
Okay. Hey, what's one more alien ruin, you know? Oh, once again.
When the seed sprouts, this ancient shrine will awaken. Its power will help fill the well of Miskarkan.
We
Miss
will
Karkan.
guard the seed with our lives, my king. I hear that traitor Varagon is helping our enemies.
Miss Karkand. What's Miss Karkand? Is that the dark place or whatever they were saying? My fellow recallers, the day of remembering is at hand. All our struggles, all our doubts, all our hard choices have led to this moment. We were first to awaken from the forgetfulness woven by the foes of the Prince of Paths. Now we shall lead the way into the glorious age to come, when the world remembers our prince and bows before her glory. You have each played a part in bringing the day of remembering closer. Hold fast to your duty a little longer, my friends. It is no easy thing to bring a forgotten memory to life again, but that is exactly what we are called to do. Through your work, we've unearthed the wellsprings of power. Now it is time to wake them with one final wild burn. Then we will share our prince's glory with all the world. For the recollection, for the Prince of Paths. But the thing is, these guys weren't alive when Athelia was sealed away, or even existed freely. How could they have a memory of something they weren't there for, unless they just inherited it from the ancient... Like, can you inherit a memory from your ancestor with the alien magic or something? Oh, just return to the townhouse? I can do that. Away we go! Oh wait, does this... I forget how they do things with... Is it going to be there's a final quest, which is what we're doing. We're going to defeat King Nantharion. And then there's like the celebration quest afterward. And then it does epilogue stuff, or do they wait to do the celebration stuff until epilogue when it's the second half of the story? I don't remember how it works, because it used to be just in 1 year, not 2.
I knew those Vashabar would.
You're back. Tell me what you found.
Oh, you have the good poster, the good painting with the Alfiq.
I had a feeling you'd return soon. The Skein of Secrets changed while I was studying it. The sites I sent you to investigate faded away. I presume you accomplished something at both locations? Tell me, what did you find?
Wildburn seeds.
I had hoped that we put an end to the Wildburn threat when we interrupted Nantharion's ritual at Hope Root. What did you do about the seeds?
I destroyed them, but they wiped out the farm and a wood elf camp in the hollow.
The recollection grows more violent and reckless. Until Nantharion is defeated, no one is safe. Did you learn anything about where Nantharion was heading next?
The next Wildburn will awaken Wellsprings of Power, whatever that means.
Wellsprings of Power? I've got no idea. All right. If you destroyed the seeds the recollection planted, they'll need to replace them. That means we still have a chance to find Nantharion. Let's take another look at the skein.
Isn't that the Outcast Inn? Fort Dirich.
That's Fort Dirich, an old watchtower to the northwest of Skingrad. I'll meet you there, friend.
I don't even remember. I guess the reason I don't remember these places is because I haven't been to them. Fort Skirich. Huh.
Did you hear? The king of Vashabal.
Oh my god.
He's the
They,
leader
they
of
put those two in the worst spot. It would be one thing. They should be towards the daily quest givers, not... Where is it? not in the way of the story stuff where it gets annoying. Oh, well, it's near Sanguine Shrine. I might get the statue for Sanguine. I'm more of a Shia Gorath guy and Hermaeus Mora guy, but Sanguine's also one of the ones I like. I might get that statue if they release it, with like the fancy effects on it. I don't know. Maybe.
I told you the fort's seen better days. Let's look around a little. That poor beast has been corrupted by Wildburn. But what's it doing here? Look, there's a passage behind that rubble.
Interesting. What is it doing here?
I think someone's been down here. Let's see if we can find a Wildburn seed.
Found one.
Over there, a Wildburn seed and an Echinian
Two
memory
Wildburn
too.
seeds.
That's one seed. It looks like there's another one deeper in. Another seed. Destroy it, friend.
Okay, and then... What's this memory? Oh, Athelia.
The Wildburn is but a tool, my prince. A way to awaken the alien magic sleeping beneath this land.
Yes. The well of Miskarkand. I remember it now.
Miskarkand was the ancient realm of my ancestors, my prince. But the well lies hidden.
I can open the way for you. The wellspring of power awaits in a starry vault deep beneath the city. Come, I will show you.
Miskarkand? That's where we'll find King Nantharion.
Oh, I could have told you that.
Well, that takes care of 2 more seeds. Let's talk outside.
Isn't Miskarkand... I think you can go to Miskarkand in Oblivion, the game. Right? It sounds familiar.
Any adventurer who delves into Ayleid ruins knows the name Miskarkand. It was a great Ayleid city, but it's been lost for ages. If Nantharion is truly descended from its ancient rulers, that would explain the Recollection's fascination with Ayleids.
It may be lost, but Athelia seems to know where to find it.
I'm not sure that helps us. There are Ayleid ruins scattered all over Westweald. Any one of them could be Miskarkand, and it's not like I can look it up in any books. And that memory confirms it. We were wrong about the Wildburn seeds.
What do you mean?
We thought Nantharion unleashed the Wildburn to expand Dawnwood. It does that, of course, but the memory suggested another purpose. They want to wake up Ayleid magic and restore that ancient realm, and apparently restore Athelia in the process.
Maybe we can use the Skein to find it?
Of course. If Athelia uses her powers to reveal Miskarkand to Nantharion, the location should appear on the Skein. Open it up and see if the map has changed, friend.
Oh, I can just do that? I don't like the weird frayed edges.
To the Skein, Nantharion's back in Vashabar.
Huh, that's a hell of a coincidence.
I noticed the Ayleid ruins around Vashabar, but I never imagined it was built above ancient Miskarkand. Clearly, Nantharion planned to harness the well of Miskarkand from the beginning, but he needed Athelia's help to reach it.
Okay, but what is the well?
Laramil could explain it better, but I'll try. As I understand it, Ayleid wells are supposed to collect magicka. They harness starlight, the pure power of Aetherius. Miskarkand was the capital city of a powerful kingdom. Its well must be huge.
What could King Nantharion and Athelia do with that much magicka?
I don't know. Refound the Ayleid Empire? Restore Athelia to her ancient might? They could do anything they can imagine. The fate of Westweald might depend on us stopping them from using the well. We need to get to Vashabar, friend.
Okay.
Time isn't on our side, friend. The Skein of Secrets indicates that King Nantharion, and likely Athelia too, are already in Vashabar. If we don't stop them now, we might not get another chance.
What do you know about Miss Karkand?
Not much, I'm afraid. Miss Karkand is mentioned in several historical accounts of the Ayleid Empire. It was one of the more powerful city-states in the western part of the Empire. But until now, no one had any idea where it stood.
What do the historical accounts say?
The city survived Alessia's rebellion and acknowledged her as Empress after the White Gold Tower fell. Miss Karkand remained strong enough to deter the Alessian Order in the decades after her death. The Order could not overcome its defenses.
How did it fall then?
It's said the people of the city just slipped away in small bands, seeking the safety of Valenwood. Eventually, no one was left but the last king, Moramath. But all that's little more than legend and speculation. No one really knows for sure.
Oh. That's where it kind of took a second to register that he needs to be in a new place. Oh, a Minotaur fighting a troll. Miss Karkand. Back to fashion. Now, how is he going to sneak in without everyone wanting to tear him apart? That's what I don't understand here.
Over here, friend. This legionary says this doorway just opened, and Tribune Alea's somewhere inside.
Oh, this guy again.
We watched the false king enter the ruins, but he sent his warriors against us. The Tribune drove them back and went in after him. I know you've been helping Tribune Alea.
That's a nasty
I'm
burn.
in no shape to charge in there after her.
Or
then maybe you can go
scorch
assist
mark?
her.
The Skein was right. Athelia used her power here. There was no doorway into these ruins before this one suddenly appeared. According to this legionary, Tribune Alea witnessed the whole thing and went charging in after them.
Tribune Alea followed them in?
Sounds like something she'd do. We'd better head in and find her before she tries to take on who knows how many Shardborn and Recollection warriors. But if this is Miss Karkand, that won't be all we'll have to deal with.
More than those two?
Take Abolisher. An Ayleid ruin of a city as powerful as Miss Karkand will have dangerous traps, maybe powerful undead. I have a feeling we're
fight
going to
Moramath?
need that blade before we're done here. Go on. I'm right behind you.
Okay. Oh, it's over here. Oh. Once the seed of a mighty Ayleid kingdom, Miss Karkand's location was lost to the ages long ago. Who knows what secrets await to be discovered in the depths of the darkened home? Oh, this is the darkened home. Okay.
Look at these halls. It's just like the legend said. We're definitely in the right place.
Baragon, I'm going to be honest. This looks exactly like every other Ayleid ruin we've seen so far.
This place is crawling with recollection and fallen legionaries. I hope Tribune Alea is all right.
Ooh, crystals, though.
Comrade, you need to find a way to close that portal.
Abolisher's gathering energy from each foe you defeat.
Oh, okay. I can do that.
Abolisher is charged with that damage the portal. Gather more energy.
Oh, we gotta
and
do it
try
multiple
again.
times? So are they gonna ever establish, like, is Miramore, Fargrave? Are they the same place, or are they just
You did it. The portal's closing.
pieces of each other or
Now
something?
we know how to use Abolisher to close Miramore portals. Tribune Alea.
And if that's the case, how long have they been
Hey,
planning this
We were
storyline?
pinned between a Daedra spewing portal and a blocked passage before you came along. Glad
Seem
you
fine
found
now.
us, comrade. I was meeting with Greenspeaker Derelith when Nantharian walked into the village like he still owned the place. Marched straight to these ruins. He had a strange cloaked woman with him. I think that was Ethelia.
You charged down here by yourself? What were you thinking?
I was thinking I was performing my duty as an Imperial Tribune. And I wasn't alone. I had legionaries with me. We fought our way through an army of recollection until we reached this dead end and got trapped by that portal. How did you find me?
The Skein of Secrets. King Antharian and Ethelia are looking for the Well of
That
Miscarcand.
doesn't sound good. Shard Marshal Vargas is here too. I was hot on their heels, but they stepped through a portal at this blocked passage. I couldn't follow. We've got to find another way to reach the deeper halls.
I've got Abolisher. Maybe I can open a portal.
Abolisher. We saw Vargas use it to open portals, and we just watched you use it to seal portals as well. All right. Cut us a path through this collapsed passage, comrade. We'll catch up to those bastards yet.
Okay. Oh, were they trying to mine out?
You made another
deep
portal.
halls.
Let's go.
Will the rest of your legion, or cohort, as you say, be
More
joining us?
Shardborn and Recollection ahead. Why are they just waiting around? What are they guarding?
Actually, that's not a bad question.
Another portal. Slay those Daedra and charge Abolisher.
Eh? Oh.
Abolisher is charged. Strike the portal.
So it's always two. Okay. That's fine. I'm surprised they aren't throwing one of the bigger enemies at us.
Now, strike the portal with Abolisher. Good work, comrade.
Oh, okay.
Hang on to that blade in case we run into another
How
portal.
she keeps calling me comrade, it's just like... I mean, I know it's not exclusively Russian, but that's the first thing that springs to mind is comrade.
How big is this place? You could hide half of Tamriel down here.
That's a bit of an exaggeration, don't you think?
These halls go on forever. We need to keep searching.
Okay. It's not like we're going to turn around, so...
Look, didn't we see something like that in Hoperoot?
Oh, Baragon
Use the
didn't follow
Echoneer.
us?
Guard the door.
Oh.
They must have reached the well.
Hermaeus Mora's guys.
The memory of a great battle?
Oh, this was
Who
the
are
original
Athelia's
fight. Never
forces
mind.
fighting? Up there. It's Shard Marshal Vargas.
Warriors of Miramor, stand fast against Mora's minions.
But she doesn't look like an
If
echo.
This memory interests you so much. Allow me to send you there.
Comrade?
Her?
Comrade, where are you?
Oh. I live here now. Huh, that's a neat trick. How did she do that? How did she do that? That's an incredible power to make a unless it's like a weird illusion. There's a big boy. I'm back.
There you are. You just vanished. That memory showed Shardborn fighting other Daedra. Ethelia was defending something in this place.
Huh. Wait, again? No,
Another
different
memory?
memory.
You might learn something. Go ahead. I'll watch for
Why
Vargas.
continue this Futile struggle, Ithiel. Every fate before me says, you cannot win.
But you do not see everything, Mora. In the many paths, all things are possible. I will write
So
my
what
own
was
fate.
this Athelia's gambit?
Go, my prince. You must escape. Ethelia, wait.
Is this where Athelia lost her ancient battle? Her minions remain to guard the passage behind her.
Interesting. So this one just ran away. But I mean, she was eventually defeated, so how?
Baragon! He's somewhere beyond that gate. Use Abolisher.
Your foes destroyed your seeds. But do not fear. My very presence has awakened the well.
Then draw power from the well, my prince. You will be restored, and I will create a wild burn that transforms the wield.
Reward the mortal if it pleases you, my prince. But greater victory awaits us in Miramar.
Down there. Athelia and her servants. They
Now I'm
reached
choking
the
on
well.
spit.
I can't wait any longer. I need to stop Nantharian.
I'm coming.
Baragon! Damn, he's charging ahead without us.
So we're gonna beat Nantharian. Athelia is gonna escape. Where's Torvasard in all this? How come he hasn't shown up? Besides in an alternate reality in the memory. You'd think he would have a bigger presence.
Friends, the gate closed behind me. Hurry, use Abolisher. Nantharian is just ahead.
Baragon, wait for us! Damn it!
I'm coming. Wait for me.
Nantharian, stop! A wild burn unleashed with the power from that well will destroy Westweald!
Baragon! You'll pay for this,
I have
Nantharian.
suffered your interference long enough, outsider.
Alright, what's your cool gimmick gonna be? Hey. I guess we're gonna beat him and get the Staff of Many Paths. Wait, we're not gonna fight Vargas?
Enough! Forces of
Miramar
Miramar,
portal.
aid me!
Ready, Abolisher.
Oh, weird. I get like... I didn't even notice. I get like spider legs on the back of me or something? Okay, that one's gone. This is a cool mechanic. How come they didn't do this in the trial? This is such a neat, like, thing. Just appearance-wise.
I will take back this land for my people. You cannot stop me.
I mean, I can. So we can do this twice. At 33%, you're gonna do it again. Wow, he has a lot of health. Or is it the scripted moment? Is that why he's not taking as much damage?
Forces of Miramar,
Daedra,
protect
keep
me!
pouring through.
Oh my god, this
Get
is...
ready to use Abolisher.
Once was enough. Doing this twice is just not fun. I love her trample thing. Now, is it dependent on whatever mount you have? Like, if I did it with a dwarven spider comes out? That could be kind of cool. Huh? Oh, you can miss? That sucks. I didn't know that. So what if I do like this? Can I hit... Did I hit both? No. They're just far enough away that you can't hit both.
I am the heir of the aliens and the beloved
Surely he doesn't
of
do it a
Athelia.
third time.
I will not be denied.
Oh.
My prince! Help me! No, this cannot be my fate.
He's in the execute phase, and he's dead.
The staff of many paths was never meant for mortal hands.
Oh.
Witness its true power! Athelia, Unweaver, Mistress of the Many Paths, let your glory be restored! Remember
Is she getting
your
bigger?
true self and free us from the chains of fate!
I am whole. Come, Vargas. It is time to go home. With the loom, I will restore all that was lost.
Ah, okay. She is just not great. Everyone okay?
We stopped one threat. But did you see? Athelia changed.
Let's talk about this back in Skingrad, friends.
Well, I imagine this is the wrap-up quest for now. Like, oh, we dealt with the immediate problem, but there's still a big one looming ahead, and we get to go have a little party with everyone. Oh. Wait, why is it saying...
We stopped Nantharian and prevented a massive wild burn that would have destroyed the rest of Westweald. But Athelia and Shard Marshal Vargas got away. Let's go back to my townhouse and figure out where we stand.
What happens to Vashabar now that King Nantharian is dead?
Vashabar deserves a chance. Not everything Nantharian built turned to evil. Somewhere he lost his way, as did my friend Greenspeaker Sorrelin and others who fell in with the recollection. I need to go to Vashabar and tell them what happened.
You're already here. Nantharian really thought he could resurrect the Alien Empire?
Apparently so. He considered himself the heir to that empire and planned to destroy Westweald to rebuild it. Some things are just better left buried. And seeing Athelia restored was terrifying. I wonder what she plans to do with all that power.
I may never get used to fighting Daedra and magic users, but at least we put an end to Nantharian and his plot to destroy Westweald. That should finish the recollection. Now, is it too much to hope that Athelia will take her power and just go away?
You think the recollection is beaten?
Nantharian is dead. Hoperoot is destroyed. The recollection has no leaders and no friends. Some diehards might linger for a time, but they won't pose a significant threat to Westweald. No, I'm more worried about Shard Marshal Vargas and her prince.
What do you think they're gonna do?
I have no idea. Maybe they'll never give Westweald another thought now that Athelia has her power. But she wants vengeance for what was done to her. That might lead to very bad things. I don't think we've seen the last of them.
Okay, let's head back to the house. Yep. Has their dialogue's not changed yet?
Did you hear? The king of Vashabar.
Oh my god,
He's
they're
the leader of the recollection.
they're so annoying. They should be a once per session dialogue, those two.
Proxy, I hoped to find you here. I sensed a powerful ripple in fate, and came as quickly as I could. I have been scouring the plains for hints of Torvasad's doings. I sensed ripples of probability flowing across the Daedric realms. Imagine my surprise when I traced them to their origin. Ancient Miskarkan. What happened there?
I defeated Nantharian, but Athelia regained her power and left with Vargas.
Without Nantharian, and with Torvasad off doing who knows what, the recollection will be scattered and leaderless. Our battle merely shifts to a new arena now, with even greater stakes. Already the threads of fate fray at an alarming rate.
If Athelia went back to her own realm, why is fate
I do
fraying?
not think reality is endangered by Athelia's travels, but by her choices. Whatever she decides to do, reality must accommodate her. It will shatter in the attempt. The threat of her next decision causes fate to now fray.
What do we do?
The one who knows has not made that clear to me. Yet as long as reality persists, we still have a chance to prevent Athelia from undoing everything. Conclude your business with Baragon, Proxy. Our work is not yet done.
Oh.
I'm glad you're back, Laramil. Maybe you can help us understand what happened to Athelia in Miskarkand.
Fate has demanded I assist its proxy. It is why I am here.
A few recollection may linger, but their threat fades. Without Nantharian or the Staff of Many Paths, there will be no more Wildburns. The mad dream of a new alien kingdom replacing Westweald is dead. And that wasn't our only victory, friend.
What other victory are you talking about,
By
Baragon?
saving Skingrad and Vashabar from Nantharian's designs, you taught both sides to stand against a common enemy. Whatever comes next, all the people of Westweald will face it together. I thank you for that. It's not much, but please, take this. I sent word to Vashabar about Nantharian's fate, and Tribune Alea's scouts report that the Recollection's on the run. However, the Daedric incursions from Miramor continue unabated. I don't think Shard Marshal Vargas is done with us yet.
Athelia said she was leaving our world. Why are the Shardborn still attacking?
Shard Marshal Vargas clearly intends to conquer Westweald for her prince. She made that quite apparent at Feldegard Keep. But there may be another motive for the incursions. If Vargas keeps us busy here, we can't interfere with Athelia's plans.
What do you mean?
Athelia said something about a loom and restoring what was lost. And her plan probably leads to the end of reality that Laramil keeps going on about. Let's take the fight to Athelia and maybe prevent whatever she has in mind. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Take a look at the Skein of Secrets. If Athelia returned to Miramor, wherever that is, then perhaps the Skein can show us how to follow her. It's worth a try anyway.
With Nantharian's death, what happens to Vashabar?
The Wood Elves aren't going to pack up and return to Valenwood, if that's what you're asking. Nantharian was wrong about many things, but there's room for Bosmer in Westweald. I think the Colovian neighbors will come to see that too.
And who's going to rule Vashabar now?
I think Vashabar is done with kings. Nantharian came from an old family in Silvanar, so the Bosmer who followed him accepted that title. I imagine they'll choose a new leader with a little more humility. Greenspeaker Daralith would be a good choice.
You said he had reports of more Shardborn incursions?
I have my own contacts. Old habits die hard, I suppose. But these came from Legion scouts reporting to Tribune Alea. They send word that Miramor monsters are still appearing out of thin air all across the Weald.
Shouldn't we try to defend Westweald from these incursions?
I imagine you could make a real difference against these Daedric monsters, but we can win a lot of battles and still lose the war. These incursions are going to keep coming until we stop them at their source. We need to deal with Shard Marshal Vargas.
Oh.
Well, dear, does that mean anything to you, Laramil?
There are many hidden paths between the planes. I suspect the Skein of Secrets has showed us one. Prepare yourselves.
How exactly do we prepare ourselves for oblivion?
A good point. There is no telling what we may encounter. Still, that is our course.
Okay, well, I guess we'll continue this in the next episode and wrap up the first chunk of the plot here, and then I assume epilogue after that. But that's it for now, so thanks for joining me. I'm back, all the next stuff up real soon, but until then, bye.